Okamita is an exciting property development offering quality homes at affordable prices. Now today on My.NA Property, we had the pleasure of chatting with the CEO of Okamita. As if that was not enough, we also bring you an exciting segment from Nictus. We have news and so much more. My name is Anna Raizakoya and this is your favorite property show, My.NA Property.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
In our news today, the main building of a well-known West Nest Lodge near Gobabis burned down. The origin and causes of the fire are still unknown according to the lodge Facebook page. Operation will continue as normal. While we are still at loss of words and mourning our beloved family lodge, we are also grateful that all of our team and animals are safe and the rest of the property is unscathed, it said. Moving over to our next story. Residents from Oneuptwo village in the Omsati region, Sandi constituency, held a peaceful demonstration to protest the lack of clean water, electricity, clinic and network towers they had to endure for 33 years. Demonstrators carried posters reading, "We are tired of taking medication with dirty water and salty water." According to the group spokesperson Petrus Shiweva, the residents do not have access to clean water and used to receive water from a truck which would come twice a month. It has, however, been a year since the truck brought them water. The truck that used to provide water to the area has since stopped, and residents have been without clean water for a year now, he said. Shiweva added that every time the truck would bring water, each household was expected to have more than 2 20-liter containers to fetch water with. These containers are not enough to cater for the needs of everyone, especially in households where there are more than 10 people, he said. Now moving on to some profiling news, Justina Hamupembe is a real estate agent at the Chile estate who prioritizes seamless process for clients inexperienced with property sale regulations. Born and bred in Windhoek, she has a bachelor degree in economics and management as well as a real estate certificate from Namibia Estate Agent Board. The NEAB was founded in 1976 under the Estate Agent Act to govern and manage certain operations of estate agents in the public good. The NEAB governs the estate agency profession by requiring that all individuals performing estate agency services for public be registered with the NEAB. A fidelity fund certificate, which must be updated each year, is issued as proof of such registration and confirmation that such a person is legally permitted to carry out estate agents operations. Now, Hamupembe is exclusively responsible for Justina's listing at Chile Real Estate CC in her capacity as CEO. She handles everything from administration to marketing, finance, and human resources. We'll be right back shortly with more property.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Mark Tiwan once said, buy land because they are not making it anymore. And I'm sure our guest for today can testify because he sells houses and he understands the importance of investing in property in this day and age. Joining us today on My.NA Property is Master Yaku, who is the director of 8 projects. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm fantastic. Tell us about 8 projects and where Okatima Properties fit in with it.
Okamita Properties is the brand under which we develop properties at Osona Village.
Yeah.
And 8 projects that's the company name, so that's the legal entity.
Okay. All right. So we understand that you are developing some properties at Osona.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Tell us about where Osona is situated.
So if you stay in Windhoek, you've probably driven past there.
Yeah.
It's a 30-minute drive from Windhoek on your way to Okahandja. And on the new dual lane highway, it is actually quite fast and easy to reach.
All right. And tell us about the developments that are taking place there at Osona in regards with Okamita.
So Okamita Properties is the largest property developer at Osona Village. We build and sell 2, 3 and 4 bedroom houses. We offer a big range of houses, different designs, etc. And prices starts from about $500,000 for a 2 bedroom freestanding house. And then it goes right up to almost $1.4 million for a large family house, 4 bedrooms, double garage, entertainment area, big yard for future expansion, etc.
All right. Do you also offer mansions? Are there mansions there?
They are very nice.
Do I have like maybe 6 bedroom house, 7 bedroom house? Anything like that?
Yeah, if somebody would like a 6 or 7 bedroom house, we will certainly come up with a nice design. Okay. So yes, they are bigger and they certainly opportunity for very large houses also.
All right. What amenities do they offer at Osona Village?
Osona Village is growing or expanding rapidly. So already there is a shopping plaza with a nice large supermarket. There is a medical center with doctor's offices and a pharmacy. There is the normal line shops like you would expect, like the hair salon. Okay. There's and the restaurant, and there's even a car wash. And in terms of the open spaces and that utilization, there's play parks for the kids. Okay. There's a soccer field. Osona has a soccer team and also a netball team. And the school, the Osona Village School, opened this year, and they are also expanding at quite a nice rate. So, and more amenities will be added as Osona expands.
Wow, I am surprised because, like, when I pass by Osona, coming to Windhoek or going home to the north, I don't really think it's such a big property. So for you to say this, it's surprising, it's news to us. And you somewhat also answered my next question, but I want you to also just extend further. Why is it a good idea for people like me, local people, to come and invest at Osona?
And to also underline what you say, we get that feedback so often of people and clients who buys there. They've driven past there 100 times. Yeah. They've never come inside, and when they come inside, they're always pleasantly surprised. So already it is home to more than 1,500 families. Wow. It will still more than quadruple in size. It's essentially like a new town that's being built between Windhoek and Okahandja.
Love that.
And as it expands, more and more amenities will be added. It is safe and secure. There are 24/7 security patrols. You enter Osona Village through a secured gate, and the open spaces, the peace and quiet of the community, and the clean streets. It really has a lot to offer. It is still even though there's already 1,500 families that calls it home, it's still fairly new, and I think it's a very good time to buy a property there, because as it becomes more and more well known and more desirable, obviously one can expect good capital growth also.
Yes. All right, Osona is between Okahandja and Windhoek. A lot of people might be working in Windhoek, others might be working in Okahandja. Some people might not be having transport, others might be having. For those that don't have transport, what is the alternative?
It's interestingly because by far the majority of people who stays there work in Windhoek. So there's a lot of people who make use of private transport, as you said, and lift clubs, that type of thing. But there are also shuttles, daily shuttles traveling in between. But there's also 3 large buses that travels on a daily basis in between Osona Village and Windhoek at a very affordable rate. The 3 buses follow different routes into Windhoek, so to make sure that that everybody can be dropped off as close as possible to their place of work.
All right. Now, you recently held an open day on the 24th of June. Tell us about that.
Open days, we have an open day every Saturday. So we've got a number of different show houses that based on the different designs that we have on offer, so people can come and see for themselves what's on offer. Saturday's event it's always well attended, and it's every Saturday from the Okamita show houses are open every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's well worth attending, and again, for the people who've driven past there tens of times, just come inside once. You will see for yourself. You won't be disappointed.
So during this open day, as a potential home buyer, I can then come and then I scan through the houses and see, does this fit my liking? Is that what happens at the open day? Or is it like a display of images of houses? Then you say, okay, based on this image, maybe I'll go with this.
No, the actual houses are there. So
the actual houses
the
open.
actual houses, so you come and you see and you tell us, for instance, you want a 2-bedroom house, and we show you 5 different 2-bedroom houses, and you tell us how many bathrooms you like, or do you like this space or that space, and then we can guide you to the right house. So yes, the actual houses are there, and you can come inside and see for yourself and really experience. In fact, most of those houses are also furnished. So
so I can come and throw myself on the couch
or
on the bed and
you can, and you'll love it.
I will definitely love it. I think I should, come through for an open day. Tell us about where we can get more information about your business.
Okay, so we do a lot of our advertising on social media. So if you search on Facebook or Instagram for Okamita Properties, you will find our pages, and we update it almost on a daily basis. So there's a lot of information. We've got a website called, or the address okamita.com.na if you want to search for that. You can also, we've got 2 main numbers where you can call us. It's either 081 163 2558 or 081 141 0131. And Saturdays, every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., you can meet the team on site at Osona Village. Or if you prefer visiting us in Windhoek, our office is at the Westland Shopping Centre in Pioneers Park Extension 1, nearby Concordia School. So pop in Monday to Friday, the team is there. We can show you around, make an appointment to take you through and see the show houses. So all of those options if you would like to contact us.
All right, Okamita Properties is definitely accessible, and I will be, joining the open day. I'll be following your activities on social media. You've gained yourself a fan. Thank you very much for joining us on My.NA Property.
Thank you for the opportunity, and very nice being here. And we look forward, and I'll keep you to that. I'm going to be on the lookout for you. Thank you, Anna.
All right, we will be right back. Stay with us.
welcome to another exciting episode of Oneuptwo. We bring jou legends die weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis julle monster gaan byt.
Today on My.NA Property, Aina Raizakaya, the queen of property culture. I'm coming to you live and direct from Nictus Giga, and I'm sitting at this fantastic dining table with Delano, who is a salesperson. How are you feeling?
Hey, Aina, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You know, my favorite room in any house is the dining table, is the dining room rather, because good place to be, because my love language is food. You know, I love that. What do you love the most about, you know, dining areas?
You know, the one thing I like about dining areas is that one area in the room where you can really go all out.
Yes.
Into. You know, like when you're talking about like a lounge suite, you have to think practical about it. But with the dining area, you can really go all out with it. You can have the best table, you can have the best chairs, really make a full aesthetic for the room itself.
Now that you are talking about aesthetics, let's talk about the style that is popular right now. What are people looking for? What is that aesthetically pleasing style that everyone wants to have in their houses?
Yeah, Anna. So currently at the moment in our store, and just with us also monitoring how the sales are going, the glass top tabletop dining suites are hot at the moment. It takes up like 80% of our dining suites that we have here. And it's hot because it really gives you that modern feel into your home without having to change too much. A lot of people are kind of scared because it's glass.
Yeah,
you know, not a lot of people have a lot of good experiences with glass, but it does really make your room stand out. And especially within seeing, Nictus recognizes that we are catering to an African market.
Yes.
We're catering to African people who really love to bring the outside in.
Yeah,
so you will always see some hint of wood, either in the legs of the table or in the legs of the chairs itself. But we always try to cater for every single person that's coming in there.
And your favorite style, what do you have at home?
For me personally, I'm a wholesome soul, so I like a little bit of more wood into it. So at home we also do really have a really wood set. I'm not opposed to the glass top, but I really like a more organic feel within the home.
I'll tell you something for free. I can't have glass because I'm that clumsy. Now we move over to our next question. You can choose, when it comes to chairs, can you choose alternatives to what the dining table comes with?
That's a great question. A lot of people actually ask that, I know. The thing about with Nictus, we recognize that we try to cater to as many clients as we can, like I said previously. So we recognize that maybe you already have a really good looking table.
Yeah.
You just need chairs.
Yes.
Or you have stunning chairs, but you just really need a good table. So we do have sets where you can split them up. But other sets, like a lot of our import sets as well, we have really good looking sets that we would like to keep them together, just because if it's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah, true. All right, now that we are on this narrative of if it's not broken, why fix it? Tell me something. If then a client wants specifics that Nictus is not offering, are you able to customize?
It really depends on the kind of design and the supplier. So we do have really good suppliers that we have been partnering with over the years, and they really have a good selection of items that can be custom made, but on some items not. So it really depends on what you're looking for, but I'm sure that you can find what you're looking for on us for.
All right, and what in your opinion is a perfect dining chair?
So that's a really good question again. So a lot of the misconception is that you need a really good base for your chair, like what you sit on, like the seat needs to be really good. But I actually argue that you need a really good back piece. Because after you've had that mouth-watering, delicious meal and you want to recline back into the chair, you don't want want to recline back into something that can't support your back. So I'm saying more of the longer, the higher back chairs are the ones that in my opinion, is the perfect dining chair.
And I love that theory, because now that I'm thinking about it, oftentimes when I do have a meal, I actually just want to lean back and relax and be on my phone. Now that you know, we are still talking about dining chairs and dining tables. Tell me something, does Nictus also offer cutlery? Because I see we have cutlery pieces here.
We actually have, it's a common misconception that people think that Nictus only has certain things. We really want to, in Nictus, one of our values is to make this a one-stop shop. So we have an entire kitchen area that has glass, that has cutlery, that has even like your plates and so. So we have a whole section dedicated for that, and I would actually recommend you have a look at it after this.
We are right here at the cookware, serveware and drinkware department right here in Nictus Giga. Speaking of drinkware, it's very cold. We are in winter and people are drinking tea, people are drinking soup. What mugs do you guys have on offer right now that, you know, can come in handy with the season?
So that's a good question, Anna. So currently right now in the store, we have a wide range of coffee mugs for you. So we have the normal traditional ceramic porcelain coffee mugs that we have, but we also have see-through coffee mugs, which also seems to be a really hot seller at the moment. So that's good. The see-through coffee mugs can really make your kitchen stand out from someone else's home.
Love that. While we are talking about the kitchen, you know, I've noticed that in some families, some people prefer not having their meals at the dining table, while others show up and eat as a family together at the table. What's your take on that? Why do you think that is?
Well, I believe that food really binds people together. Food has this really special thing, and especially it's also appreciated within African cultures as well, to really bring people together. And I think having everyone together at one dining room would be a really good thing. Just so not only to share the meal together, but to share the moments of the day together, to share the moments of stress, the moments of joy, to really just celebrate a family together.
Speaking of family and, you know, sharing moments and celebration, it's wedding season, people are getting married. What do you prescribe for newlyweds in terms of cutlery?
So the really common issue, or not common issue, frustration for a lot of new couples is that they have to start with a new home. So they have to build their home together. And sometimes a lot of couples don't have a big budget. So yeah, at Nictus we do cater for that. We have a lot of combo sets within our cutlery and even with our drinkware, where you can buy a whole set together to really just fill up your cupboards even more as you're filling up the house with love.
I love that. Cheers to new opportunities, new beginnings.
Namibians are still safe.
Everywhere else, the Supreme Court said we are not going to rely on foreign judgments.
By all means, we try to not make journalists public figures, but at the end of the day, they are.
Very good evening. My name is Taiwan Jabela, your host.
With their Protestant offsprings.
But the implementation, like she's saying, is another thing.
Good evening and welcome again to the Mayane Property Studio, and welcome Risa.
Thank you, I'm back.
So happy to have you back.
Good.
Risa, one of our viewers raised a question and I want to ask you that question. When do I get my money? No, I'm lying. Can you make an offer on 2 different properties at the same time? That's the question that the viewer raised.
That's also a good question. I think if you're a purchaser in this market, then you go with the mentality of thinking that I can make offers on 3 or 4 properties, and the best one, if I get the best offer accepted, then I will go with that property. So if you're interested in 3 or more properties and you go about and make an offer on all 3 of them, then you are in trouble. Because if you sign that offer agreement and it gets accepted, then unless you're able to buy 2 properties, then you will have to purchase both of them. So you cannot make an offer on 2 different properties at the same time if you're only in the market for one. So if you've only got financing for one property, then please do not go about and make offers all around town and sign different option agreements and different agreements of sales or whatever. You can the moment you even verbally exchanging words or saying that this is my offer on this property, then you are binded by law on certain terms, you know, unless there's breach or some substantive conditions aren't being fulfilled. But yes, the short and the long answer is no, do not do it. If you've made an offer and you sign an offer agreement and that offer gets accepted, then you are binded to a legal agreement of sale, and you will be in trouble if you've got 3 agreements now running and you need to cancel one of them, or then you can get in trouble with the law.
Yeah, it's like asking 2 different girls to get married.
Exactly. You cannot date 2 different girls at the same time and just see which one is the better option. It's yes.
So this is actually the same. Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Can you make an offer on 2? So for the viewer who asked the question, there's your answer.
Thank
and
you.
if you want a more detailed answer, you can always give Risa a call at Wederkauta
or send us an email or visit our website. If you've got any questions regarding property, then do visit us or give us a call.
Yes, there you have it. Risa, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Lamri. I'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
And just like that, another wholesome episode of My.NA Property with your favorite girl, Aina Raisa Kwayo, in the bag. Do not forget you can catch us next week, same time, same place. And also My.NA Property screens on DSTV channel 285 as well as GoTV channel 25 in Namibia. I'll see you again next week.